What's up everybody, hope you're all doing great. In the next few minutes I'll do a quick price prediction and price analysis on Chainlink, the crypto with 10 billion market cap and nobody talks about it. So in the last day it actually had a nice bullish move of 12%. If you look at the daily, we're actually almost back at the level we were at before the big bearish fundamental move. So yeah, with that, this price analysis is based off of the assumption that we return to somewhat normal market circumstances. So no more bearish fundamental moves, no more dips, no more crashes, no more things really caused by macroeconomic events and fear. Because frankly, if that happens again, technical analysis just cannot really help you with that. So yeah, that's that. And this is not financial advice. It's just my opinion based on technical analysis. And I would always advise you to do your own research as well. But having said that, let's get right into this analysis. So I've always been a fan of Chainlink. I think it can still go way higher than 10 billion market cap. If you look at the volume, it's actually very high. 1.5 billion is a lot. I mean, it's almost in the top 20 coins, so you'd expect it to have a lot of volume, but I don't think all the coins in the top 20 have 1.5 billion volume like normally. Well, normally it's a little bit lower, around 1 billion, like seen on the average. But yeah, let's get right into it. We're first looking at the daily, and there you can see that we're actually at a very important price level. First of all, we're at 0.236 fib of the initial move, so of this big move. That's quite strong. And then you also have this key level which it retests off of, and two trend lines, which makes it a very high confluence area, and most of the times that just brings some resistance. So I think in the most realistic case scenario, well, actually from here we'll drop down to some, wait, let me get into the 4 hour to make it more precise. So in the most realistic case scenario, I'd see us drop down to, I mean, in the most bullish case scenario, 20.85, but I think we can also drop down to 20.0. I'm still like long-term bullish on Chainlink, but we might see some short-term bearish moves. Then maybe something like this will happen, and it slowly will get back up again, or we'll consolidate. I think it's more likely we will consolidate between 20 and 24, just because I still think there's quite a lot of fear in the market. Long term, I'd be bullish on Link, but still. But yeah, I mean, what could also happen is that we break through, and if we break through this area right now, so if we break to at least, yeah, I'd say we need to break to at least, like, we would need to break those two trend lines. So we would need to break to at least like 24, so that's still a quite big bullish move. So we would need to do something like this. Then I actually think it's quite likely that we move all the way up until something like 28, or I mean, more conservative would be 26. So 26 will be my initial price target, but I think that's very likely if we break this area right now. So the area which we are at right now is actually very important. And based upon if that is going to break in the upcoming hours and upcoming day or 2 days to a maximum extent, depending on that, I think we can either see a big bullish move and maybe the start of an uptrend, or at least a consolidation a little bit higher than the one I just talked about, or we can see a little bit more of bearish moves. And I do think that the 20.0 level will hold, but I mean, it just might take a little while longer before we actually get up to those 26 and 28 levels, respectively, with that scenario. So yeah, that's basically my analysis on Chainlink. If you have any questions about it, as always, let me know down in the comments, and I'll make sure to respond to that as soon as possible. And as for now, thank you all for watching and listening, and I hope to see you all in my next videos. Bye.